open wide for sure. Oh my god. Like totally.
Encino's like so bitchin'.
Encino is like so bitchin'.
Oh my god.
I'm a Valley girl.
Jenna, you're totally a Valley girl.
Totally. I like when I first started acting class.
Yeah.
They told me that I said like way too much because I was from the Valley. And I was like, and then she was like, and then I was like,
Were you like,
I was like,
fuck you,
yeah.
fuck you.
And the acting teacher was like, you say like a lot.
You're like,
And I
mind
was
your own
like,
fucking business.
Fuck you, like.
I never even noticed that you had that kind of Valley thing happening because I'm from Hollywood and we always knew a lot of Valley girls and we always had crushes on them because they were fucking hot. But I never noticed that on you. And then like later, I was like, maybe you are a little bit Valley girl. How's it going back there?
That's Val.
How's my bitchin' Juliette Lewis fucking merch shirt that I got from her?
I like it.
Hey, she's a Valley. She's from Encino.
Yeah,
she's actually from
Encino.
She's from Tarzana and Encino, but she doesn't
Yeah.
talk like this at all.
Not at all.
But isn't this shirt badass?
I like it.
Where can you get these shirts? I think you can get them on JulietteLewis.com and at Juliette_merch and shit like that. She's amazing. She's from the Valley. She's a childhood friend of mine. She always was really spunky.
She's super talented and shit.
I know, but like you just got back from Canada. You're a bitch. You just got back from Canada, and you're like, you got back, and you're like a bitch. You're like a
Anybody want
mega.
to zoom in on the Canadian maple sugar candies, which are my most favorite dessert in the whole entire world?
No, that's too much.
That
sugar.
shit right there. No, it's good. It's perfect. So perfect.
I thought that was
love
something
you
else.
so much.
I thought that was. Oh fuck, that's just pure sugar.
That's awesome.
That's a sugar cube.
With maple flavor.
That's
it's
just a
maple sugar is what
That's
it
a
is.
fucking sugar cube. Ah, I fucking thought that was something different. Ah, got me with a spoon.
Oh, God.
Fuck. You got back from Canada and you were a batch. You're a Megatron batch. You were like super infused espresso cappuccino latte, mocha pumpkin spice batch. I don't even know what happened to you. But you went to Canada, you shot your TV show, and you're like, awesome, I'm going to come back for my husband who's been working his ass off taking care of the family, and I'm going to be a bitch to him. That's what happened.
Sometimes being a bitch feels really good. I want to say I actually, in the throes of my full, deep bitchhood, because Kyle's here, which is Catherine Connor's husband, I was texting her.
Are you fucking serious?
Talking shit about husbands. And
Are
she
you-
was a good fucking girlfriend for me. Texting me back all like understanding me and shit. And I was like, what up with the fucking husbands? And she's like, I know. But it was way more detailed than that.
Unfucking believable. It's unbelievable. Can I just tell you something?
We talked about, God, do we switch out their brain or their penis? We can't
Please.
find a surgeon to do either.
Please. The brain. Leave the penis and take out the brain so I don't know what's happening. I don't want to know. I want to be lobotomized. And so I won't realize that I'm not getting laid, that you're a bitch. None of it will be, I won't even understand it. I'll just be like, ah.
Well, I'll go into my bitchyhood, but I just want to say,
I'll be like Frankenstein. Put it on the ridge.
I have figured out
Yes.
how to fully trick you.
Jenna, can I tell you?
No,
Go ahead.
I said something the other day. You didn't even know I was so full of shit. And you were like, yes, that's great, hun. Doesn't it feel good to be that way? And I was like full on fucking being sarcastic and you didn't even notice. And I was like, and then you didn't even notice and it totally handled you. And I went, ooh, there's something in this. I'm just going to lie.
Oh my God.
And I'm just going to say what he wants to hear.
You get
And
entire
I'm going to
truths.
say what
Give
he
me-
wants to
what
hear.
happened? What did you say?
You're like, so what's your plan for the day?
Oh, did I say all that like a military drill sergeant? Stop it. Go ahead with your story. What's your plan?
Okay,
for the
ask
day?
me. Ask me. You were standing over there at the fucking making your oatmeal in the morning. So what's your plan for the day?
Making like suddenly the oatmeal's now something worth censoring as well. I was probably finding out what your plan was today so I could meet with you or to like what you were doing and what I was going to do just to work out our plan. We talked about meeting more to work out our shit. So I was probably trying to get it together. You have such an internal life, which is partly why you're such an extraordinary
Well, I
artist.
would just like for you to cop to the inner life undercurrent to What's your plan for the day? It means like, are you actually on top of your shit? Are you like getting your life together? Are you like taking care of your business? Because when you don't, it all falls on me. So what's your plan for the day? It's so loaded. It's so deeply loaded. Cop to it.
Yeah. But
No, just let's keep it simple.
Okay.
Cop to the fact that there are just let's keep it simple.
Okay, let's keep it simple.
Is there not an undercurrent of layers of like behind what's your plan for the day?
Okay, good. How simple can I make it? Yes, it is.
That's all I want to know.
Oh, that's all I'm concerned. There's nothing else, Your Honor? That's it?
No, because I already know you're going to go, because when you don't do stuff, it lands on me and then I have to clean up your
That's
shit.
not fair. It's like just yes or no.
No.
Did you kill him?
I know why you're asking. I just want to know.
Sometimes the
It's not just, I just want to know about scheduling. That is bullshit.
That one was. That was pure scheduling.
So anyway, I responded. Do you remember what I said?
No, I don't. I don't remember what you said.
So you don't even fucking listen. You ask a question, you don't even listen for the fucking answer. You're just here to annoy me.
You think it was going to be
Make me
anything
feel
different?
panicky like I'm not all on my shit.
Oh, man.
So I lied and I said, oh, I've got a whole list. A very precise, detailed, entire list of what I got to
remember that. And I was so excited by that list. I was like, yeah, good job, Jenna. You didn't?
No, I was not at all.
Oh, my God.
Nothing. I had nothing.
God, you fucking devious.
I was being sarcastic and you didn't catch it.
You devious valley girl.
No,
oh
I didn't start off devious. I started off sarcastic, and then halfway through, I saw you were buying it, and I was like, "This is handling him. I'm not going to get a whole correction about having to like get on the ball after fucking working in Vancouver. Like, I need to decompress when I come back.
I know about
No,
that.
but you do the like. So what's your plan? Like, do you have a plan? Is really the thing. Like, are you planning? Do you have a plan? Are you taking care of your shit? I'm like, well, I just took care of getting a kick-ass pilot and filming and doing a great job. So I think I don't need to like come back and be like, which is how you make me feel.
Yeah, I make you feel that way.
You do.
It's all me.
Totally.
Yeah.
I don't stress myself out.
No, I got it. No, you didn't have anything to do with the fact that my son's birthday came and went while you were out of town.
What am I supposed to do about that?
So
I got
nothing.
a fucking.
I'm not done yet.
No. I found them make a marshmallow cake from my hotel room in Vancouver.
It's my fucking conch. My conch. My conch. Okay. Okay. We're not going to mention that my son's birthday came and went while you were out of town.
First, we just did just say whose son?
Mine, because you were gone, so I had fucking was running the show, and so he didn't really get much of a party. Okay, no problem because you're out of town. So we said it was going to happen when you got back. All good. So far, we're all good. No fault to be found on this. You're working. Parents work. They miss important things. You're out of town working. All good. Nothing on that. But the day of his party was approaching, and no plans had been made, and I needed to get with you. And you came back, and I was having people call me saying, are we or are we not going to do this? And so it never... So, Jenna?
How many people were actually calling you?
One. But wait, there's more. But the hotel that we were going to book was booking out fast. I was watching it book out. So I don't even remember what I was saying because you're so fucking clever at mind fucking me. I just know that somehow the bugging you was because there was shit happening.
Me asking for facts is mind fucking to him.
It's not fair. I'm telling you. The thing is she's smarter than me. She's smart. I'm visceral. I work off gut reactions. She's smarter than me. She's more equipped for fucking this world. If it's just not fair.
Right, I am. So leave me alone. I know how to take care of my shit. Let's just go back to when we met. Before you were in my life.
I hate that fucking... No, I hate that analogy. You do this thing of like...
I just want to point out you're getting really...
I fucking hate it when you do this. Like, I never got lectured by anybody...
No, that's what I was going to say.
I always took care of my shit. Do you mean when you lived with your mom and dad when I met you and they cooked for you and they paid your rent and they cleaned and did your laundry for you? Is that when you didn't get bugged by anything and you had it all together? Is that your analogy when you had it all together? You mean when you lived at home when you were a teenager? That's your example? That's a ridiculous example. Jenna always says, when I get on her case about getting shit done, she's like, before I met you, I got my shit done and no one got on my case. What shit did you get done? You were a kid. I would talk to you on the phone at your mom's house. I was like, what are you doing? She's like, my mom's making me a quesadilla and we're watching TV. That was your life. You didn't have to do anything. We have kids, a family, a house. It's not fair. It's not fair. She's so fucking smart, but she mind fucks me. It's not fair. Don't say that. Don't say that. I'm getting an ulcer.
We still haven't done the thing where you just like.
I'm getting an ulcer.
Okay. We're gonna do a pie chart
Okay.
of duties and privileges.
What does that mean?
Because
What does that mean?
I came home and you made me feel like I had to be. I literally. Let's just talk about this for a sec. I walked in the door. I had a 16-hour day the day before I came home. I was picked up at the hotel in Canada at 7 a.m.
Okay.
I worked until 11 p.m.
Why did we slow it down so much? I just want to
Because
understand why in the
you
discussing
were
it is
like,
it talk radio.
you'll see on the playback, you were hitting a pitch that
admit it.
shouldn't come out of a man's body.
Admittedly,
So I'm trying to help you just bring it down.
Admittedly, but you're doing like talk radio. You're like,
I am,
when the
because I
Syrian
have a case to
refugees
make.
made it over the border, we found that the crimes against humanity, like you're getting a little like. all right.
It wasn't necessary.
Okay, well, is it just to compensate because I went shrill?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I went shrill. So let's just.
I'm just pendulum the other way. Just even bring
Okay,
it home
little-
for a sec.
It's a little talk radio, but okay. Continue with the story about your long hours in Canada, Mrs. Elfman. Go ahead. It's very long hours in the Canadian rainforest, coniferous rainforest. Oh my God, you're making me crazy today. Okay, go ahead.
I was going to come home the next day at dinner.
Mm-hmm. The slowest start. Has anyone seen Zootopia with a sloth? The scene with the sloth. This is what this is like to me right now. This is the scene with the sloth at the motor vehicles place or whatever that is. This is killing me. I'm dying right now. Can you tell your story?
I'm trying. You keep interrupting me, and it's taking even longer.
You should start from the beginning again.
I was going to come home at night so that I could, like, wake up the next day after a 16-hour day, and I've been having 12 to 16-hour days, okay?
Yeah.
I feel like every time I start to talk, you gear up for an attack, and
I'm
you're
not.
actually
I'm
not
listening.
interested in my point.
I'm listening. Tell your story.
And I was going to come home at night so that I could like unwind and like, because when I have one adventure like that, that's so intense, I need to like come down off of it before I re-enter like motherhood and sexhood with the husband who's like horny because I've been gone and wants things from me and wants business meetings and family meetings and scheduling. I need to like fucking end on what I've been doing. Otherwise, I feel like I hit face first into cement, and it literally feels that way for real. So, but I don't think you will ever understand because you're not a mother, and it's its own thing. And this is why we talk about it in every podcast, because it never reconciles because he has no interest in even trying.
I don't think that's the reason it doesn't reconcile. But I do understand.
So. I was going to come home so that I could take care of myself because I realized I cram things together too much and then I get overwhelmed and histrionic, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
So I scheduled the flight for dinner. So I had all day to kind of like go, and then to start to mentally prepare myself to come home, get into motherhood, whatever. The oven's on.
Good spot, honey. Save the house.
And I was going to gas you to death, but then I just decided not to, so I thought we'd turn it off. But I might turn it back on. Moo will help me out with that. I'll just give you the like that. But then you said you were filming the next day, and I thought, oh my God, he's like been with the kids for like over 2 weeks. A lot going on while I was gone. Like, he's going to film. Like, I should just get home and so that I can put the kids to bed so he can just focus on work. So I shortened my recovery re-entry time so that I could put the kids down so that you could have the night to like prepare for filming.
Appreciate that.
I come home. I brought candies and chocolates from Canada for the kids. They were so happy to see me. So I was like, chocolates. It was 7 at night. On the way home so I had a short day. On the way home, I was doing like voice recording in the car in the traffic. I was in traffic for like an hour and 15 minutes. It was like a lot. Like I had a lot. So, I come home. I pull the chocolates out for the kids. They're having chocolates. He's like, so I'm going to go get on the treadmill, okay? And he's out. Is that not what happened?
Well, but how come you... Well, okay.
And I said, I'm cool, but it was literally like the moment I walked in. And then he went on to the treadmill. I actually wanted to have family time, like hang out.
It's amazing.
But it was because, no, you said you brought chocolate, and I didn't want the kids to get whatever. So I was like, all right, if you're going to give them chocolate, I'm out.
May I? Is it okay just for a second on this one?
It wasn't done, but...
Well, let me just, if I may. So... Okay, I'm just going to make this quick. The kids hadn't eaten dinner
We need
yet.
a third party. Why hadn't they eaten dinner? It was 7 o'clock.
The kids hadn't eaten a full dinner yet.
Coming home to
Jenna
hungry
came home
kids?
and started stuffing sugar cubes in their mouth
If you came home...
than you can possibly imagine.
Wait, if
They
you...
hadn't eaten dinner yet. So I said, they haven't eaten dinner yet. Just letting her know. And she said, oh, it's okay. I don't care. So I was like, cool. I'm not going to be here for this. This is going to be a car crash. So I just went to work out. I didn't make you feel bad about it. I didn't run any weird shit. I was like, you want to give the kids sugar cubes, piles of sugar cubes before they've eaten dinner? All good. I'm going to get on the fucking treadmill. Because
If you had come home to kids not having eaten, just tell me how you would have reacted.
I had been feeding them. They just hadn't had a full dinner yet.
All right.
And the other reason I got on the treadmill was because I had a bunch of the cookies that you got too, and I had to handle my own fucking thing on the treadmill.
So anyway, I was exhausted beyond. I was on 4 hours of sleep, and I walked in the door and was feeding the kids dinner. Literally, I hadn't even put my bag down.
How would you have wanted it to go?
Well, you tell me.
Well,
let's have you examine. It's just a golden rule thing. Like,
how
would you have liked it?
Well, here's the thing. You've said before you hate it when you walk in the door and I just hand over the kids and I get out of here. So I didn't do that. But when I saw that you wanted to run things your way on the sugar for them.
But here's the thing. Life is fun every now and then. Mom comes home, chocolate, yay. It's like, every now and then. It's not like I feed my kids chocolate every night. It's like a fun thing.
I want to tell you, because this is how fucking fast here's why. In my head, I went, Jenna traveled, tired, piling sugar in the kids. Jenna, within 20 minutes, may just crash out on the floor. I'm going to have 2 kids that are fucking wrecked up until 2 in the morning. So I was a little...
No, because I came home to put the kids to bed.
But...
So I wouldn't... That's my duty. I came home early to do that. I wouldn't crash out on you.
Has that ever happened? Where you've come home and crashed out?
But not with the purpose of putting the kids to bed so that you could film. That was the whole reason.
Yeah, not fair. I'm calling it.
That was the whole reason I came home early.
I'm calling it. I'm time out. It's not cool. It's not cool. I'm genuinely
Do you know I came
frustrated.
home early?
But you've done it so many times where you've crashed out.
I have.
So I was like...
But you're missing the whole point.
Dude, I don't care how many times, how you didn't have the intention to crash out.
No.
You came home to put the kids down.
Yeah, the whole point was I had a job to do. That's why I came home early. I don't bug out on you on that. I have duty to that. No.
Consistently fall asleep when there's still shit to be done with the kids.
No. But the whole point was I was coming home to do that.
I know.
Okay.
And then I went, she's piling full of sugar. She's a wreck. I'm going on the treadmill because this is going to get ugly around here. And I didn't want to make you feel bad.
Well, the night went fine. I put him down. It was all good.
And I didn't make you feel bad. There was no problem until you brought it up later as if I abandoned you. It's a stupid story because there was no problems about it.
There was no problems other than I actually wanted to see you and be with my kids and have family time when I came home.
I came back in after the treadmill.
Yeah, but then I'm putting the kids down and I'm my eyes are rolling back in my head. I wanted to see you.
It was 30 minutes later. I went on the treadmill for 30 minutes. It was exactly what I'm saying. Okay, we're all good. It's all good. Hey, it's all good. We're all good. I don't agree fully to this, but
it will never reconcile.
It won't reconcile.
It won't.
No,
it will go on till we are 85.
Because it's maybe one of these things that's just best, we just bury it deep. Just bury it deep outside. There's just bones that are just marriage bones, and every marriage has bones. Every relationship has bones that they bury in their backyard that are just better left.
Along with,
It's better not. It's better not to exhume.
you turn
them.
the gas on for me.
No, don't turn the gas on. Okay, so the best part of the story for me was that you had basically told a complete lie and thought it was great because I bought it.
Oh yeah, and it is going to be the way of my existence now. I am going to only tell you what you want to hear.
Okay.
It works. You're like totally fine. Because
Okay.
I know I get shit done. I don't need to answer to you. I don't need to give you my
course.
whole to-do list to have
the
you
fuck?
approve my
Of course
productivity.
Not. Of course not. That has nothing to do with it. It's more of just coordinating my schedule with yours. But
Well, then it's, hey, what time can we meet today would be the question.
but that's just so you like the question one way and my question's another
No,
way.
because it helps cut out the undercurrent that you can't help yourself with
No, because I like to know.
of like knowing my
I like
productivity.
to know what your schedule is, so I can build my schedule around it. So I can fit my schedule around.
That's fine with me.
Well, it's good because we entered such a violent car crash at the beginning of this podcast that really there's not much humor. There's just a lot of waste, and it's triage now. It's triage.
I was a bitch, and
Yeah.
it really, I was bitchy, and
Yeah.
I hadn't been bitchy in a long time.
We used to
Right?
have
It'd been a long time since I'd been like heroic bitch. It
Yeah.
felt really good.
I don't mind
I was like,
it,
I still
guess.
got it in me. Like,
it's
I got it in me.
She was a bitch. She has a mega bitch. So we used to have a rule, like when she got back in town, to not bug her about like sex or anything like that, because she's out of town and I get horny or whatever. Because I'm not out sleeping around like I like I want to be doing. No. So
Gonna let you fall flat on your face.
yeah,
on
that one
one.
kind of just hung there. So I don't even ask. So we used to have a rule like wait 24 hours, right? It was kind of like give her a day to recover.
I was so tired. Then the next day, I was like,
So-
the kids and me were just hanging.
So
And then I put them down, and then I was
So,
fucking tired because I need a couple days after doing 16-hour days filming.
what
That's a
she did-
lot.
she did a really clever little mind fuck. So it was always like, hey, give me a day to recover. So she got back in town.
I like how everything with me is like a mind fuck to you. Like
Well,
you
here's what you
actually
did.
think I'm manipulating.
Here's what you
and-
said. Well, you snuck in. You did this thing where you were like, hey, so like when I come back in town, like I need that 72 hours. You said 72. And in my head, I was like, 72? Wait, how many days is that? I actually, that's so many hours, I don't even know how many days that is. It's past the 24 that we originally had set, where you were like, just get off my case for 24 hours, let me arrive. Then,
yeah, but what I had done was actually really intense.
yeah.
I needed
then-
more than a day.
Yeah, cool. Then 48 hours went by, and then I don't even know where 72 goes. Is that the third day? Is 72 3 days?
I'll let you get your calculator out.
Is that it, Moo? You're really good with math. That's 3 days. So by the third day, shit still wasn't happening. By the fourth day,
It happened.
no.
Yes, it happened on day 4.
It happened Saturday. What did you get back?
Tuesday night.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Tuesday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night. How many is that? So whatever. I just want to say that it's an Here's what it is. It's an interesting dilemma we have. A lot of marriages, not so much anymore, but the traditional, the husband is out working or is long hours at the office and he's exhausted, but he doesn't quite appreciate maybe perhaps all the work that the wife, who may be a homemaker, does. And that in itself is exhausting, but because she's not at a job. In this case, I work as well. I'm an actor, and I earn my own way as an actor. You don't support me at all. But you are often working more or longer hours than I've been. And so it seems as if you were when you arrived, as if you were exhausted, you had just done this thing. But I myself had been kind of like, oh my God, it just seems like whiny and pathetic.
It is.
But I was amazing what I did.
You were.
And
I was going to totally acknowledge you. I just needed a few days. It doesn't mean that I don't appreciate it, value it. I exchange with you. Like
we had a gnarly 2 weeks while you were gone. We had
I know
a
you did.
birthday. I was working on a film. We moved office spaces, so there was a whole move of a whole thing, and it was a lot.
Okay.
Whatever.
What do you want?
Nothing really. Fuck it.
What do you want?
No, fucking. You know what would have been nice?
What do you want?
A fucking back rub and a blowjob. I don't know.
I know.
Fucking-
I was tired. I said, just give me a few days, and then I'm there for you. I just needed a few days. Like, hang in there, motherfucker. Like, I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm here with you till the end. I need a
tummy ache.
few fucking days. It was rough. It was like, I was tired.
Oh, I think your Canadian sugar cubes gave me a tummy ache. I don't feel good.
No, it's your unwillingness to
Just my unwillingness?
See the other side.
Just me?
I see your side. You won't even let me talk enough to like say
I see your side.
appreciate you.
I see your side.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
Oh hell no. Absolutely not.
Okay. All right, Jenna.
Not even close.
All right.
You
Well-
were amazing while I was gone.
And you did an amazing job on your show in Canada.
Yeah.
But I feel like I feel a little bit like you took a little bit, you take me for granted a bit. It's a little bit. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I didn't need anything.
Well, okay. So what is the like normal? Whoa.
I'm listening. No, I'm listening. I had an
okay.
itch. I had a genuine itch. There's an itch.
We need to kind of categorize like what's normal like spouse parental duty and what's the over and above.
Yeah.
And what is the exchange
That's
for each
yeah.
on both sides of the coin?
Well, here's an interesting thing. I mean, this is getting personal, but here's an interesting thing. Okay. So in families where the traditional families, maybe where the husband works, right?
What about where
Well,
both
let me
parents
just-
work? Because a lot of families, both parents work.
Right. But that's a really good point.
Okay, we both work.
But okay, that's really good. I mean, out of town stuff. When we're both in town doing stuff, that's different. We both work in town.
No, because you still use this. You sing the same song when I'm in town filming Long Hours. You sing the same. It's the same opera.
I don't know. Fuck it. I don't
it's
know.
La Traviata. I mean, it's the same
I don't
thing.
know. I know that. You know, part of it is that I wear a lot of domesticated hats for the family that handles a lot. But I don't take any finances from you. Like I don't want any finances. I support myself. So I work and I do the domestic stuff. So I'm double-hatted.
So do I? What do I do?
You do a ton.
What do I do?
A ton.
Do I work and I do domestic?
Well, I
Do
don't
I?
know. Yes, there's certain things that you do. Sure,
Like what?
absolutely. Definitely, you handle all the kids' clothes and stuff. This is so stupid. Look at what we're fucking doing a podcast.
Well, it
about.
needs to be looked at.
Yeah, but maybe on our own private time.
I know, but I kind of like need the pressure of the fact that there's people here in the room and there's people watching to make you actually like.
Just me to
Take
make
a look.
me actually take a
Yes.
look. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Because I feel like it's one-sided.
You do? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. How's that? Yeah, I don't see
Because
what you
I
do.
don't know, because I feel like you're singing the same song all the time about I'm daddy on the spot while you're filming. I do all this while you're filming. I do all the thing. And then it's never like it's always the deficiency.
I actually didn't care about any of it until you were a bitch. Right? That's actually what happened.
Okay.
I never had a problem with you needing days to recover. I was fine. You never heard anything from me.
Mm-hmm.
I was just taking care of business, doing my thing, out there living life. all right. I'll just do my thing.
I was a bitch because it was the very next day I'm out with the kids and I just want to like immerse in motherhood. Just me and the boys and just like suck them up, get that hat
and what
on
did I
because
wanna
they
do?
can't. You wanted, and you said, and here's where our miscommunication was. You said, so later in the afternoon, I said, I'm going to spend the day with the boys. You said, okay, later in the afternoon, let's get together and go over stuff. I said, great.
But I said specifically what it was. Kid's birthday. We got to make
Yeah. All that was fine. It was the later in the afternoon.
The kid's birthday
and then
thing
at
had to happen. Not like, hey, I want to go over mink coats I want you to buy me.
But I
was
didn't. Hello. I didn't have a problem with later in the afternoon.
Yeah, but I did. Because
Well, you didn't say anything.
hotels were booking. I
got
said
that.
I said it.
I
said
heard
it.
later in the afternoon.
Okay, fine.
And then you're filming and you're like, hey, I'll be home around noon. Let's meet. And I'm like, I'm just out with the boys. Like, Jesus Christ, let me breathe. What the fuck? So anyway, that sent me off. I was just like, get off my
turned into a
back.
mega
And
bitch.
I was just like,
As if I was like, hey, come home. I'm horny. Hey, I want a blowjob and sex and I want a back rub. No.
I know you had timely
Our
things for the
kid's
for the
birthday
Disneyland trip.
that she had missed because she was working. I had to work out the adventure we were going to plan for him that he was very patient and allowed us to not have on his birthday to wait for Mama to get back was passing us by. And by the way, his birthday was 11 days ago. What have we done for our son's birthday?
You guys did sell it.
As a family, what have we done for our son's birthday so far?
What? No, I'm not going to actually. That'll make me cry.
Okay. No, okay. I'm not trying to make you cry. I'm just saying it never happened. We didn't get it done because the time was passing us by. Sorry. You got No, don't. No. I'm not trying to. I'm just saying that's what I was trying to go for. I was trying to get it done. Mm-hmm. I was trying to get it done. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you cry. I was trying to get it done. That's all. So I was trying to meet to get it done. Mm-hmm. This is Bodhi. Little break in the podcast while I go apologize to Jenna for being a major asshole. And we're back. Okay, so this is a real podcast. I fucked up. I went too far. We're not going to get into it anymore on that subject because it's not done yet. But marriages are real, right? They have real things that happen in them. And despite the fact that Jen and I like to have fun on our podcast and make each other laugh, which we've done, and there's a lot of podcasts out there where you can watch us making each other laugh, and that we can crack each other up, and that we adore each other. There's issues in marriages. You know, we're 26 years into this. This is 26 years for us. That, you know, that surface again, and that happens in relationships, whether it's marriages or a relationship or doesn't matter, but things come up, and sometimes they don't always work themselves out. And I think that we probably won't do any more working it out on camera, this particular issue.
I think we thought that we had our sense of humor. We were able to we were farther along in that discussion, but we are not.
Not quite. That'll be a place for us to discuss more of that when the cameras are off. I'm
not gonna punch him on camera. I just do that in private.
That's something that we.
You haven't been punched in a long time, so you probably do. I'm not advocating domestic violence. I'm just advocating the correct action, because when it's the right action, it's the right action. But
well,
okay.
I like my beatings to be in private. I don't like them to be public beatings.
That's what I said. I said I would just
I'd
punch you in
It's
private.
a personal thing for me. It's something I revere and I adore. And I don't like to share those moments with other people. I want to be punched.
And I don't
privately.
have my right ring on to get him.
Oh, Jesus. No, you usually use a sack of oranges so people don't notice. That's why I wear a lot
So
of
it just looks like you fell on your face.
Where
at the
I wear a
grocery
lot of
store. Like you
turtlenecks,
just
yeah.
tripped at Trader Joe's and landed in the piles of oranges.
Oh, Bodhi fell again. He's very clumsy.
He just has a peripheral vision problem.
Well, that's good. So we turned this right around into a domestic abuse joke. Oh, they're going to love this one. They're going to love this one. It's going to be, this one's just going to shine
about
above the rest.
Peripheral vision at Trader Joe's.
So marriages are real. This podcast is real. And this, we try to keep it about funny things and we try to have fun, but it is real. Marriage, and this shit happens. Stuff happens. So I fucked up, went too far. We have stuff to work out. We hope that you are enjoying this journey, whether or not it's funny or whether it makes you want to hang yourself from the rafters, as marriages sometimes make you want to do. Because,
Seriously.
that's the thing. When you have
We're
kids,
not advocating suicide either.
Listen, okay, come on, you guys get the joke. The point is that they're difficult because you can't run, right? Like if I have a fight with a friend, I could just not fucking call him. But that's the thing is it's still 5 p.m. and we're both going to be at home for the kids for dinner. And we got to put on our best face.
Or I call my lawyer.
There's that. That happens a lot. That happens everywhere. That happens all the time. And that could happen to us, but you and I have decided
Do you need a lawyer to separate?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, you could just kick me out. There's always that.
I might just need a little break.
Well, what's the rules of that break? Like what are the
Go find an apartment.
That's it? That's the simplicity of it?
It's simple.
I just find an apartment?
Yeah, it's fine.
And then what are my what's the bylaws of what my life is like? Do I get to just do whatever I want, or am I still committed? Like, how does this work?
Oh, I see. You just want to know who you can fuck.
Right.
Oh, I see.
I don't know why you needed to make me.
Well, then I won't separate just so I can torture you even more.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
I think it would be really
damned if you
awkward
do,
for
damned if you
girls
don't.
to start fucking you and then
I
they see
can't.
me.
Of course not. Girls are terrified of you. I can't even flirt with girls. They literally get you're Jenna's husband, and they won't do it. I can't. No, I'm toast. You've
But
ruined
isn't
me.
that
I'm
what
done.
you get for getting me?
Yes, that's the trade-off.
So what's the problem?
The trade-off is to get an amazing wife who needs
Who's a total biatch.
who's an amazing, extraordinary
with
spirit,
really cute boobies.
who's awesome and sexy, who needs 178 hours to make love to me after she returns from out of town because she needs to have recovery time. But
I really do, actually. Can we just build that in?
Built
Talk
in.
about the bylaws of a marriage. I need it.
yeah, all good.
I need it.
Believe me,
I need it.
you'll
We
get
both
it.
need it.
Yeah, you'll get it.
Because if you don't give it to me,
but
it's
here's the
not
thing.
good.
Am I allowed? But this is the thing that's not quite fair about it.
Okay. Here we go.
No. Just to say,
They're both going, shut up, Bodhi. Just shut your fucking mouth. We have 2 men in this, and they're just, I just
I
saw
know.
the thought bubbles over their head. Are like,
they were like,
Bodhi,
what
shut
the
your fucking
fuck is he
mouth.
I know. I'm an idiot. But my question is this. When you get back in town and you want your recovery time, which is valid, why do I have to be here for it? Why can't
You don't.
Can't I go and have
Oh God, please go. Get the fuck out of here. Seriously, get the fuck out of my face. Oh, it'd be awesome. I would love to come home and not see you. It'd be great. And then I'll call you when I'm ready.
I'm good.
Amazing.
I'm good.
That would be awesome.
I'm good.
That's a great idea.
This is it. We found a way.
I'm so happy. Look
I
at
love
the
it.
joy on my face. Oh God, it'd be great.
All good with me.
Stress-free. It'd be amazing. And then when I'm ready, I'll call you. No, I'll just text you. And I'll say, okay, I'm ready. You can come back. And then I'll be like on you and I'll fuck you and I'll kiss you and I'll snuggle with you. And you won't have to see any of the drama in between. Won't that be great?
I'm
It
literally
would be
sorry.
as if I'm just like out of town a few more days for you. That's all it would be like. But I get re-entry without fucking you.
I'm soaring inside. I
Not on
love
the
it.
outside?
No, I love it. I'm
Oh,
fine with it.
dude, that
Because I don't want. I
have to
just
do that.
Yeah. I wish I could leave town right
I'll
fucking
come
now.
home, you high five me.
Yeah.
I make sure to have like some time, if possible, built in before I come home.
Mm-hmm.
So when I come home, I can be on, you high five, and you get the fuck out.
Yeah. Deal. I thought about it many times. I was like, where can I go? But then I always thought like that leaves you with the kids. Because you had said before, oh, I should just shut up. That's good, right? We're good, right? Let's just, all right. Thanks, guys. Kicking and screaming. Thanks. I'm just going to shut the fuck up while I'm still alive.
He called me beastie.
Bye.
That's just like he's totally blitzed. He goes like, bag your face, I'm sure.